when your kids leave your home to go off to college or to go start their adult lives, they leave with a little box. And their little box is either full of really good ideas, or maybe, some good ideas, some bad ideas, whatever. Or in a lot of cases, it's empty. The goal as parents, I think, should be to fill our kids' belief boxes with really good, solid, very, very difficult to contend with ideas. They need to be difficult to contend with. They need to be robust. They need to be explained well so that in the child's mind, they have a strong defense of that position. So that if there's going to be a position or an idea or a belief to cause them to take their box and remove that idea, it's going to have to be heavy. The one coming against it, the one that's going to replace it, needs to be you're raising the bar for the types of ideas that can occupy the territory of your kids' minds. The extent to which you do this gives them defense against bad ideas they're going to encounter in culture. That doesn't happen for a lot of kids. They leave home with an empty box, and so they go off to college, and the first idea that they hear, even mildly well articulated, even semi-robust, even though there's holes all in it, right? They don't have anything good to compare it to. So they immediately adopt these ideas. They fill their box up with them because as far as their semi-rational minds go, and I say semi-rational because we all have semi-rational minds, right? We pursue rationality, but we do it imperfectly and infallibly. In their semi-rational minds, they go, well, this seems to be the most well-articulated idea that I've heard in regards to this particular topic, so I'm going to adopt this idea. I'm the father to a young girl right now, and she's 5 years old, and I'm already doing the best I can to start having conversations which are intentional and which are teaching her the foundational principles of ideas on which we're going to build a worldview. And the degree to which we do that will positively impact our child's lives, the success they have in life, and the positive impact they have on society. And I don't mean this as a hateful criticism or to be a jerk to anyone, but if your child has gone off to school and they have adopted bad ideas, it's because you failed to fill their box with good, heavy, weighty, meaningful, robust ideas. You didn't build for them a solid worldview on which they could build their lives, but you've got to have one. You got to have one because you have to have a reason as an adult to rationalize decisions that you make. So they're going to build a foundation on which to build their lives. They're going to construct a foundation, an ideological, theological, philosophical foundation on which to build their lives. And if you don't help them do it, they'll do it by themselves. And they'll do it at 18 or 19 years old. If they came from a home that wasn't discussing these things, they'll do it with a severe lack of wisdom. And so they'll build for themselves a faulty foundation on which they'll construct their lives. It will be apparent the foundation on which they built it, and that their parents failed them. They failed them. And it's a difficult thing because many people who find themselves in positions with 15, 16, 17, 18, 19-year-old kids, they also didn't have parents who helped them build a good foundation. And so they are operating from deficit to the degree that they don't really oftentimes even know exactly why they subscribe to particular worldviews, to particular ideas, to particular positions. We have a responsibility to understand why we believe the things that we believe and why we think that other things that are contrary to those beliefs are fallacious. We have an obligation because our beliefs have consequences. They have consequences for ourselves, for our families and friends, and for society at large. They're very, very, very important.